Manny Pacquiao's advisor, Michael Conks, says that he wants there to be a $5 million fine for anyone who fails a random drug test in this Pacquiao-Mayweather fight. Now, to me, this seems like complete foolishness, because if any of them did fail a random drug test and it was made public, then that would be far worse than having to pay a $5 million fine. I mean, $5 million to someone like Floyd Mayweather is chicken change. You know, he'll spend that in a weekend. So what the hell is $5 million going to do? You know, I don't know what Michael Conks is getting at here, but you can't renegotiate a contract after you've already signed it. So if they wanted something like this in place, they should have negotiated for that in the contract itself before they signed it. And if they weren't happy with the contract how it was, then they shouldn't have signed it. Plain and simple. And they should have made it very clear why they weren't happy with the contract. So I don't know what this is all about. It's probably just, I mean, does this fight need any more publicity? Maybe it's another publicity stunt. Maybe it's all just nonsense. It probably is, because there's been a whole heap of stuff said by both trainers, Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Sr., who else now? Jeff Mayweather, Freddie Roach, obviously. They're all talking shit. I think it's just a publicity stunt, to be honest with you. But if any of you think there's any substance to this, you know, some people question Floyd's relationship with USADA. And I've been on record as saying this before. I don't trust any of the top fighters. I'm not accusing them all of being on something, but I'm just saying to you, I don't trust any of them, Floyd included. Okay? Boxing is a dirty business. Sport in general is dirty. But in boxing, where you don't have one regulatory body overseeing all the fights, it's very fractured. And that fractured structure allows there to be more corruption. It allows certain fighters and certain promoters to possibly collude with certain drug testing bodies and have their fighter who is dirty come out clean, while their opponent who might be clean come out clean or come out dirty, right? Depending on what outcome they want. So this is the reality of it, people. It is that corrupt. Okay, especially, you know, anytime you find large amounts of money flying around in this world, corruption is never far away from that. Trust me. Whenever there's money to be made, corruption, the two things go hand in hand. Okay, and boxing has got a long history of corruption. It's not something new. It's a long history of it. And don't be so naive to think that it's all gone away. Right? The whole situation surrounding Klitschko and Povetkin, that fight right there, that showed me how corrupt boxing really is. When you had Klitschko and Povetkin refusing to use each other's drug testing agency, okay? And that tells you all you need to know. All right? Because they're refusing to use the other one's drug testing agency because they don't trust the other guy, or they only trust their own agency because they think the other agency might get them a dirty test or might allow their opponent to get away with a dirty test. Stuff like that. So people have been speculating about, as I say, Floyd's relationship with USADA. But again, if Pacquiao and Conks weren't happy with that, then they shouldn't have gone ahead with the fight with the USADA testing. You know, they should have chose something else or not taken the fight at all if they weren't happy with that, and made it clear that they weren't happy with USADA. So I'm not accepting any of the excuses for Michael Conks or Manny Pacquiao. I'm not accepting this $5 million fine. This is nonsense as far as I'm concerned. It's probably a publicity stunt. But if you feel different, drop your comments in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.